Hello and welcome. Today I want to share with you the market finds. And first we have this girl for something. Actually, I'm gonna start with why we have her. So I got these things from the flea market. I had no idea what they were, but I had idea what I can do with them. Are you getting my idea? Let me show you. This is why she is here, because she is so articulated and bendy, and I can show you with her. This is a good size to be a tent, adult tent, I think. And you know, it's not very tall, but it's big enough that several dolls can lay in it. This is net that I think I can change with some other fabric, so you know it would have like a door. What this is covering for food, basically, for when you go on like a picnic and you put some food on the ground. You can put this little umbrella to save it from flies. It's not gonna save it from ants, but it's gonna save it from flies. And these things, I think I've seen some of them somewhere. I'm betting it's full of them on AliExpress. Hint, hint. Not sponsored, not affiliated. But I'm betting that there are even some that are bigger, and with some DIYing you can make very nice tents for your dolls. And the warm season is coming. If you know, if the weather wants to stop with the snow already, because yeah, we had tulips covered in snow. That's the first time I've seen that. And then we have Jenny, my Jenny doll, who I got dressed, and I have no idea what doll is that dress from. I've had that dress for several years and I never had a doll for it, and I was just, one day a doll of that size is going to come along, keep it, and repeat that mantra. And here she is. She came, and the dress is perfect for her size wise, and plus she has this really cool purple streak in her hair, so the dress really fits her very, very nicely. And the shoes, and these shoes are from AliExpress. They fit my Barbies, but the one good thing about rubber legs is that shoes stick to them, and she's not going to lose these shoes in storage, which is pretty cool. Here is a close-up. I did wash her hair already. It's nice and soft and smooth, and I found her these little earrings that are somewhat decent size on her. She's very, very cute. I really am becoming a fan of these dolls. Such a cute anime face. And then I did move things around. Let me show you well, one more thing that is not from the flea market, but it's second hand. This is a Steffi doll. She's older, maybe from the 90s. I know because a friend of mine had a doll with very similar crimped hair and very similar face. The doll is second hand, but it was gifted to me. She is thoroughly washed. She had this outfit on, and I think that this is her original outfit. The outfit is super cute. Sadly, it's one piece. You can see it, the shirt ends here, but the fabrics are very nice. These are actual real pockets, and yeah, it's very beautiful. I guess Steffi Love had their awesome outfits from, from the beginning. Her face is very shiny. I washed and scrubbed, but it didn't wash out, and I think it must be something, you know, the dough must have come like that. It somewhat ends here, so I guess it's some sort of makeup. I don't know, but it didn't wash out, and I don't mind it. And I found her these shoes, which are Steffi Love shoes, and they're similar colors. And these are just some leg warmers. She was gifted to me, and I restored her. She's pretty cute. Then we have this girl who is from my previous flea market video, I think. She was naked and her hair was pretty choppy. I tried to, I made her a little shiny skirt and tried to do some sort of hairstyling so she can join my other enchantimals. Then this time I didn't really find too many, Barbies and stuff, but it was full of fake dolls, of clone dolls, as they call them. And this one, she's under construction. Sorry, I got interrupted. This is Betty Teen. I have shown you Betty dolls before here on the channel. I do have some appreciation for them. And this one had pretty choppy hair, but I cut it, and she was very thickly rooted here, and you can see, and also here, and there was some rooting here and there. So when I removed the hair, I kind of split the head, but then I boiled it and it closed up. She's gonna need new hair and maybe a new face. 1 second. Today is very interrupted day, but yeah, she has some decent, somewhat decent articulation, and I just felt bad for her this time. Really, just some fake dolls, and a lot of, actually all of the dolls that I found were, there is like a section on the flea market where usually people who get their merchandise from the trash cans sell. And interrupted again. Okay, I was telling you about people on the flea market who sell stuff that they find in the trash cans, and I really really love buying from them because they're recycling, and they also are, making money in a very useful for everyone way. um, when I find something good near the trash, I will get it. I won't let it go to waste. So yeah, all of the dolls that I found were in very bad shape, very dirty. I didn't film any video of them when I got home because I just didn't want to take these dolls around my home, and they needed to be cleaned. So I'm filming this a lot more later, and the dogs are barking. I'm not gonna get interrupted again. I'm gonna talk over them. But yeah, I washed the dolls, and I'm showing you now. Anyways, I'm taking too long on this doll. We have one more doll that is going to be worked on. She's not, completely made over. The interesting about this doll is that she has a Barbie-ish face, which I don't think that I'm going to keep. It's a cute face, but I don't like the way her hair is rooted. You can see that the hairline is somewhat crooked. But I bought her for her body because she was really cheap, and she has the leaf doll body. I'm 100% sure that it's a fake leaf doll body from AliExpress. And I love these bodies. It's a cheapy plastic, but not the cheapest. It's another one that is gonna be worked on eventually. Then I got 3 dolls that look very similar. I got them from 3 different sellers. Again, these dolls were naked, sorry, and very, very, very dirty. I'm telling you, filthy. So I washed them and I improvised some outfits. I think that this is really cute. Everything is soft and velvety, and maybe she's ready for Saint Patrick or something. But yeah, it's a really cute outfit, and funnily enough, I found 3 dolls very similar to her. I'm gonna show you the other 2. So we have this one, who I found this dress. This dress is another case like this one over there. I've had this dress. When I started shopping on AliExpress at the beginning, I had no idea what to expect, and I was just buying some random stuff to see what's the quality and how to use the site. Again, not sponsored, not affiliated. I just love shopping there. And I got this really cheapy dress, and I kept it because, you know, I thought this is super cheap, but then I thought it reminds me of the sort of outfits that my childhood dolls would come. You know, it's not that papery material. It's actually very nice material. It's just a really cheapy dress, and it's made to be put on a doll where you can pop the heads off, and these dolls are on little balls. You know, they don't have the anchor mechanism. And she's the type of doll that I would have as a child. And I thought, if I find one doll like that, I have a nice outfit for her. And it really suits her, and she cleaned up very nicely. And these shoes are from my previous video or the one before that. This is very common AliExpress shoe mold, but what's interesting about them is that they're made of rubbery plastic, and they're black. Usually they're pink, red, and purple. And it really suits her, I think. And then the third one, the same doll, but she has different hairstyle, hair color. The hairstyle is the same, but the hair color is different. And sorry, the dogs are very barky today, but I want to film, so I'm going to film. And funnily enough, I found all these 3 dolls. I got them at 3 different sellers, and they are the same dolls as these dolls that I found previously, and I have video about them if you wanna know. But they're the same type of doll, but they aren't the dolls from that video, and you know, I've just taken them out of the box to show them again to you. No, they are the same type of doll, but they're different dolls. And oh, fun fact, I knocked my phone over. Anyhow, I was going to tell you, these are the 2 made to move dolls that I got in my previous video, and one had a broken foot, but this joint was broken. But I remember that I had this foot in one of my storage boxes, and I fixed it. I was saying, yeah, that I remembered that I had this foot, and you can see that the kneecaps are a bit different from one another, but it's very satisfying when you have the right part to fix something and you can actually fix it. So these are ready to get new heads on. And one more thing, I did went through a thrift store. No toys. I didn't find any toys in the thrift store, but I found these, and these are, what's the word? It's not tissue. Handkerchief? I think the word is handkerchief. I know English. These handkerchiefs, and what I use them for, they are all thoroughly washed, is for doll bedding, because they're, all lined and very beautiful. So if you're thrifting and if you see something like that, here's idea for you. They are good for bed sheets on your dolls, and also for little picnic blankets for your dolls and stuff like that. So they are a cool find. I hope this video isn't too annoying, and if it is, maybe I will refilm it again. But I just really wanted to sit after work and show you my dollies and just play around with them a little bit. It really is therapeutic for me, and to give you a few ideas, to show you a few uh, updates and stuff like that. Really, there was no branded dolls on the flea market, but you know me, I do have an appreciation for older bootleg or clone, fashion clone dolls. So I'm happy that I rescued them. Honestly, when I got home and I saw them, I felt a little bad for spending money on them, because they were super cheap, but no one else would have bought them because they were super dirty and just disgusting. And they're just this cheap plastic. And yeah, I was usually, when I go to the flea market, I'm with my boyfriend, and he kind of helps me control my urges to save every dirty doll that I find over there. And this time I was alone, and there was no other dolls to buy, and I felt like maybe I'm buying them just to buy something. But now that I'm seeing them clean and restored, and I know that usually stuff that don't sell on the flea market just goes back to the trash cans. I'm very happy that they are not going to end up on a landfill, but they're going to be in my collection. And they're beautiful dolls, they're cheap and cheaply made, but they have their charms, and I just love them. Now that I have taken care of them and all the yuck is off of them, I'm happy that I saved them. And this is something very satisfying about the hobby, to find these poor old dolls that need help and to restore them and to make them presentable. I know that for many of you they aren't shelf worthy dolls, but to me they are, because as I told you, I just have appreciation for them. And I'm not the only one. There is an entire Facebook group with a lot of people who really like clone dolls and collect clone dolls. And sure, I collect Barbies and other, branded dolls, but these dolls also have a place in my heart, and their doll history. So I'm very happy at the end that I actually really saved them. And thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because it really helps the channel. And if you've watched the entire video, maybe you like that sort of thing. And I do buy all sorts of dolls and restore them, but I usually go back to the same thing after a while. So if you enjoyed this, maybe you enjoy the rest of my videos. Check them out if you haven't, and leave me a comment. Have you found anything interesting at the flea market? Has the flea market season started where you're from, and will you be going? And I can't wait to have a conversation, dolly conversation with you in the comments. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.